Hello everyone, myself Kavita Sharma. Our today's topic is elements of retail logistics. What are the elements of retail logistics? There are 5 elements. Number 1 is storage. You can say warehousing or material handling also. Next is packaging. Third one, inventory. Fourth one is transport. And fifth one is information and control. Now you must be thinking, what is the role of storage, material handling and warehouses in logistics? There tends to be an imbalance between supply, which is steady, and demand, which can be unpredictable. The answer is to store the surplus goods produced by a manufacturer until they are demanded by customers. And to achieve this, warehousing is required. These need specialist storage equipment such as shelving or racks and material handling equipments to move them around the warehouse and to load and unload the delivery vehicles. Got it? Now, what is the role of packaging? The easiest product to move and store is a cube. So, packaging and utilization attempts to take all different sizes and shapes of the product and pack them as near as possible and into a cuboid shape. Now, the role of inventory. Inventory is a logistics element that is closely related to storage and warehousing. It is concerned with what stock to hold, where the stock located, and how much stock to hold. In effect, inventory is controlling the flows of goods moving into and out of a warehouse. Now, what is the role of transport? A major element of logistics that most will recognize is transport. These includes all modes of transport including road vehicles, trains, cargo shipping and air transport. Without transport, goods would be unable to move from one place to another. Got it? Next is the role of information and control. The elements of information and control is needed by all the elements to act as a trigger to various operational procedures. They are also key in forecasting of demand and inventory as already mentioned. You can see it gives information and control. Role is to help design information system and that can control operational procedures, order levels, which decide orders need to be picked and packed in the warehouses and enable the planning and organization of transport. You can note it down. Now you can note down the definition of logistics. What is logistics? Logistics is the art of managing the flow of raw materials and finished goods from sources to users means the place where goods are manufactured to the end users. And who are the end users? Customers. So we can say logistics is an art of managing the flow of raw materials and finished goods from the sources to users. This word logistics is derived from the French word loger, which means the art of war pertaining to the movement of supply of armies. In the same way, in retail, logistics is the art of managing flow of raw materials and finished goods from sources to users. Sources here means manufacturers to the end users. End users are customers, consumers. These are the end users. Okay. Now we will come to know about what is the objective of logistics. The objective is to get the goods where they arise to the right place in the right form. Right place means to the exact customer who ordered the product. Right form means the way he ordered the product which he ordered should be in right form. There should not be any damage. And at right time. The defined time which he promised that he will deliver the product at this time. And next is at right cost. Means no extra cost should be charged. The cost at which he ordered the product plus shipping charges or any tax. Rather than that, no extra cost should be charged. Logistics or physical distribution or distribution logistics is an integral part of marketing process. Got it? Now we will study about 3 M's of material handling. What are the 3 M's of material handling? Material, movement, and method. In this case, we study about what material is to be delivered. In this, we study about where and when. When and where the product is to be delivered. At what time, at what place. Next is method. In this we study about how and who. Means how to be delivered by roadways, airways or waterways, and who means to whom the product is to be delivered. The place where delivery is to be done, whether it is to be done to a wholesaler or retailer or directly to the customer. Got it? This part includes physical characteristics and volume, and the movement includes scope, sources and destination, route, frequency, speed and rate. Whereas method includes unit handled, equipments and manpower. You can note it down. Now let us study more about logistics management. It is a process in which the management of flow of goods is done, how they are transferred from manufacturer to the end users. Now we can see first of all raw materials. These raw materials are transferred to the manufacturers. And manufacturers convert raw materials into finished goods and they deliver goods to wholesalers. And from wholesalers it comes to retailers and then to the end users. And the whole work is done with the help of suppliers, distributors, and transport facilities. You can see with the help of suppliers, the goods are transferred to the manufacturers and the manufacturer converts raw material into finished goods and these finished goods are then delivered to the wholesalers. Various wholesalers buy goods from the manufacturer so that they can distribute the goods to retailers and various retailers buy goods from the wholesalers. And then they deliver goods to the end users. End users are consumers. Got it? So, now we come to conclusion that retail logistics is used for high service and low cost. The main objective of retail logistics are optimal supply chain management, high service and low cost. Retail logistics supports the goals of retail marketing. For example, a retail store with high number of SKUs, large number of SKUs, stock keeping unit and high turnover requires high delivery frequency and high service levels. And store with everyday low prices requires low logistics cost. Got it? So we can say that logistics is the function of making goods and other resources physically available for the use as and when required. Retailing is one of the activities within the overall distribution function.